Good morning, everybody. As you can see, I'm holding a puppy. This is Reba. So hey, Reba. You guys that watch the channel normal are gonna see more of her coming up. She's gonna be the new patrol dog. Not had a patrol dog buddy in a while. Australian Shepherd. He'll go out with me every now and then. He's not. I didn't really raise him to be like a patrol dog. I had a German Shepherd a long time ago after I got out of the military. But anyway, here we go. Miss Reba. She is 4.5 weeks. Very spunky. She is a German Shepherd and Belgian Malinois mix. She is a very spunky little girl. And she is still mad because we made her sleep most of the night alone. And she's ill. And she is TT'd and poo-pooed. But yeah. Hey, you're gonna have to, look, you're gonna have to chill out, okay? Because this is our buddies we spend the morning with on Tuesdays and Fridays. So, just tell them, hey, take you a little nap or something. Today, getting ready to do a property patrol, a fully dismounted property patrol. And my nephew's gonna go with me. I'm really excited about that. We got some maps printed of the AO, so that's good. And here in let's see, it's 6, 7. Okay, so maybe an hour or so. Should be getting over here. But it's cold today. It's gonna be highs too. And yeah. Let me see, just make sure. Okay. Alright, well, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone has a good Black Friday. Hey, no joke, guys. Anybody going out today, for real, be careful. I don't care. Even when I was a little kid, Black Fridays was always crazy. When I was a little fella, my older sister, she liked the Cabbage Patch Dolls. And I remember, like, people would fight over them things. And every year, it's always something. But I think here recently, these past few years, people would just, I don't know, they'll fight over anything. It's kind of dumb. We've not been, like, store shopping on Black Friday in a long time. You know, it used to be enjoyable. It used to be kind of fun, but now I've not had the desire to go for a long time. Like, good day to spend at home with your family, though. Good morning, Miss Sharon. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, got the new pup. And for my goodness, for anybody out there, I've already said this once, but for anybody out there that is planning on getting out today, be extremely careful. Be very careful. Yes, me too, Miss Sharon. I didn't get much sleep thanks to this thing. She had me and my wife up. A good, thank you. Yep, she is a German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois mix. My dad actually has the German Shepherd, the mom and the dad, the German Shepherd and the Belgian Malinois. And he not intending on having puppies. So when he got Rebel, which is the female, the Belgian Malinois, he took her to the vet because it was actually a dude right up the road, an older gentleman, that bought that dog. Dad bought the German Shepherd when he was a baby. And Dad had always knew of the Belgian Malinois, like Rebel and Dad's German Shepherd style would play together. But anyway, the guy that had Rebel, he was an older guy, and he's like, I just ain't got the energy for her. Now, me personally, I don't need kind of shepherd or a dog like this and thinks they're just going to lay around with them. It's a quick Google search, and they'll tell you that's like a hyperactive dog. But anyway, long story short, the guy knew Dad. Dad's crazy about his dogs. Dogs are the babies. And long story short, that guy gave Dad Rebel because he knew Dad would take care of it. Good morning, Captain Fowl. Good morning. Do you have a FAL? Ain't that what that gun is? FAL. Those are pretty cool. But anyway, Dad, that's awesome. That's a pretty sweet gun. My nephew's got one of those. He got that for a birthday present. Now that's a birthday. That's what I'm talking about. But he's got a little bit different lifestyle than me. Oh, nice. That's sharp. That is sharp. This coming year I'm gonna be doing rifle classes. If you want to come out to a rifle class and bring that'd be cool. But anyway, my dad got that Belgian Malinois when she was pretty young. Well, I guess they were getting close to around a year old maybe, and or approaching a year old. And Dad, first thing he does, he wants to take her and fix, because he's like, I just want my German Shepherd and Belgian Malinois and no puppies. Well, come to find out, her and Sal had already, so Dad had the blood work done on them, and sure enough, it was their puppies. So, those are two good breeds, though, to have puppies. So, if anybody's looking for German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois, like full-blooded German Shepherd and full-blooded Malinois puppies, I know it's so weird, let me know. Let's see if I can. Maybe my camera won't fall on us. She's passed out again. But oh, right when I said that. Sorry. I was telling everybody a while ago, getting ready to do a property patrol today. It's gonna be a cold one. It's gonna be in the 40s. Well, I know some of y'all, it ain't the time get down to the teens or around 0, but it don't stay there long when it does get that cold. Don't stay cold like that for long at all. Here's our maps of our AO. I've been doing some packing. I'm kind of redoing how I had my Crossfire pack set up. I'm going to try it in a little different configuration. I'm excited to do that. And it should be good. My nephew is going with me. He should be here in probably a couple of hours, I'm going to guess. And we'll probably do that all day. It's about the land I have. It'll be on my land today. It's about 35-ish acres total. And 34 point something, I think. That's what it comes out to. But it should be a good time, though. Should be a good time. That's I got somebody coming out tomorrow about clearing a little spot off, and we'll have our pistol range, and that's going to be where we'll do classes going on in 2025, which I already got one scheduled. If anybody is in the East Alabama or West Georgia area and would like to take a defensive pistol course, already got one scheduled. Got one person signed up, so there's 3 spots left, and that will be a good time. It is January 18th is when that class is. It will be good stuff. Lots of learning occurs, and I'm excited. I'm gonna be probably letting them use the Bear Creek Arsenal, which this student that signed up, they already have a gun with them, but I usually still like letting people try other stuff. It's just something we do. It's fun. So, what is everybody? Is anybody going shopping today? Is anybody gonna actually try to go shopping today? If you are, Godspeed. And that's cool though. That's cool. You may be in a good area. Honestly, around here where I'm at, there is a few places you could go shop today and be okay. And then there's a place called Douglasville, Georgia. Cause see, I'm like right on the Alabama line. I grew up in Georgia. I was born and raised in Georgia. We only moved to Alabama 4 years ago. So, yes, Miss Sharon, I agree. But I grew up on the I grew up in Georgia, me and my wife. And there's a place called Douglasville, Georgia. It's getting kind of close to Atlanta, but not quite. Man, when we were, and we're talking, let's see, about roughly 20 years ago now, that used to be a super nice place to go and shop and just spend your time. It was super nice. Now, it's like ganglands. Like when we were kids, when we turned 16, we could go with our friends, go watch some movies and stuff, and go shopping. Now there is not a chance in hell I would let my 16-year-old kid with just some of their friends go shop or definitely watch a movie, be out that late out there. No way. It's way, like that place, they have shootings pretty much every week. It's crazy. It is crazy. And they don't have enough cops. They don't let the cops do their job. It's just one thing after another. That's true, Miss Sharon. We don't go to Atlanta anymore. We do not go to Atlanta. It used to be such a nice place, like going to the World of Coke, the aquarium, places to eat are amazing, but it's ganglands. It's just ganglands now. And there's no way I am putting my family, like, just no way. It's unnecessary risk. There's plenty of other stuff to do in the South than hang out in Atlanta. It used to be nice though. It used to be nice. But now it's a scary place to go. And I don't like never mind. I won't even touch that one. That's goofy anyway. It's just crazy. Atlanta's crazy. So, yeah. And Birmingham ain't too much better. But I feel a little bit safer in Birmingham than Atlanta. But Birmingham's nowhere near the size of Atlanta. It's tiny. Man, that coffee's starting to hit pretty good, guys. I did not, we don't have school this week, so I did not want to get up. I still worked yesterday because I get up early, like any kind of video editing, website editing, emails, which I'm kind of done with emails for this month. I don't bombard people with emails. Guys, if you want to keep up with a lot of what we do, like new products, training, anything like that, please jump on the email list on my website. I do not, you can ask anybody that's on it, I do not bombard you with emails. You really don't get many at all. I try to do one a month, and sometimes it's one every 2 months. Because maybe that's dumb on my part, but I just know when I get bombarded by companies with emails, I typically unsubscribe. Because I can't stand that. I'm like, dude, come on now. I know you're there. If I need something, I will come to you. Yeah. That could be my fault, though. Who knows? I may have more sales if I bug people, but that's just me. Miss Sharon, I appreciate you getting up and hanging out with me. It's like me and Miss Sharon, which that FAL dude, he was in here earlier. He was talking with us earlier. That's a cool gun. That's a cool gun. I tell you, when I think it was FAL's. Pretty sure it was. What military was that? Does my heart? I am trying, Miss Sharon. I do my best. I'm giving it a real shot, I guess. I don't know if you know this, but I quit my day job a few weeks ago, and I've been doing Prepared Citizens full time. So like my business, the medical kits, radios. I got a bunch of radios I'm programming right now. Like this one. This ain't mine. It's the customer's. We're getting it programmed. I got 2 more on the shelf I'm programming. I actually got notification I got another one on the way to program. So if you guys need radio programming, head over to the website. It's just a programming service, or you could purchase the radio from me and have it shipped to you pre-programmed, ready to go, based on your zip code, based on where your shipping address is. So I program all the repeaters, all your local channels that you can pick up, and that kind of thing. And I always remind people, which there's a little sheet I put in all the radios with it to remind you, but what you're going to be able to pick up, there's 2 things that have to happen. Number 1, you have to be in range and able to hit them, or signal-wise. Good morning, watching from down under in Australia. Your little pup, little grunts are entertaining my dog Charlie. Well, good morning, and hope everything is well in Australia. Yeah, this little pup, I don't know if you were here when I was introducing her. Her name is Reba. My wife has a doodle named Dolly, so this is Reba. But she is a German Shepherd and Belgian Malinois mix. My dad has the German Shepherd and Belgian Malinois, so he was actually going to get his female fixed, and come to find out they had already bred. Like, the vet told my dad, like, she's pregnant with puppies, so you may not want to do that now. You may want to wait until she has her litter. So she had 11 healthy puppies, and I got a little female, and she is going to be on the channel a lot more as she grows. She's going to be my little patrol dog. We're going to train her. I've had one dog in the past that I trained to do that kind of stuff with me, and it was really cool, and I miss her. But right after I got out of the military, I had a German Shepherd named Bella. She was great. That was a fantastic dog. She was my baby for a long time. But so we're going to try it again with Reba. Go back to sleep. But she has kept me up about all night tonight. But it's okay. I got some back and neck issues anyway, so it's hard for me to get comfortable even when it's quiet. I try not to let that stuff stop me. Oh, Miss Sharon, yeah. Yeah, the active dogs are a handful. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Which Bella, I will say, for a German Shepherd, she was active, but at the same time, like, she she vibed off of like me. Like I remember a couple of times like when I was sick or something and I didn't really get up much or whatever, that dog laid around all day. Oh, Miss Sharon, those are the best. A few years ago, I got a dog. Her name was Autumn from the Humane Society, our local little Humane Society. And man, she was so, God, I love that dog. She was great with my oldest daughter. My youngest wasn't born yet, but she was the best dog. She was a great dog, and I got her from the animal shelter. It was so sad. She was about 3 months old, and you know they got like a little room in there where you can go visit them. And when I went to go visit her, she was really good with me, and like there was like 3 workers out there kind of watching through the little window, and they told me, they said, you're the first male that she's like allowed to be around and like let her pet her and stuff. But come to find out, apparently she was abused as a puppy, and somebody had found her at the dumpster in a trash bag, like tied up in a trash bag. And so anytime like I would change out the trash bag in the kitchen, she couldn't be around. Like it would freak her out to hear that, you know, getting the trash bag ready. It was kind of sad, but anyway, long story short, I couldn't leave without her, and she was a wonderful, wonderful dog. I love my dogs. But yeah, that is a good idea though, to get one that's kind of maybe a little older or just not as active, like my wife's, which it's all our dogs. I mean, there's really not one of them that's somebody's. Good morning, Red Devil 508. How are you doing, brother? Oh, I agree, Miss Sharon. I 100% agree. I have been known to, let's see, how do I put that for YouTube? I will treat people very fairly that are cruel to animals. In front of me, especially. I treat them very fairly, as in exactly how they need to be treated. Yes, sir, Red Devil, it is coffee time. But yes, the animal shelter is a wonderful place to get little pups. I had told my dad a long time ago that if Sal and Rebel, his German Shepherd and Belgian Malinois, had puppies, I'm like, I'm getting one. Even though we got 2 dogs. Or are you going to cut it short? I wish you'd have been this quiet while we was trying to sleep. When she's laying in bed with you, she'll be quiet, but when you put her in her little basket, nope. So, I guess for, who was it? Red Devil. This is Reba. She's gonna be the new patrol dog here before long. Oh, quit. Oh, Miss Sharon almost went to jail. I got almost went to jail for knocking on a door to let people know what they are for leaving a dog chained out in the heat. Yeah, I had a neighbor that did that with some boxers. It's a long ways down. But you know, I guess with that does, don't get me wrong, that gets on my nerves when people do that. And I try my darndest to stay out of that one. When idiots chain their animals up. I don't even know why you get a dog if that's like your plan to chain it up. I don't know why. I really don't get that. But to each their own. I have known people to raise dogs specifically for like dogs. They don't want them around people. I actually had a German Shepherd like that years and years ago. He intentionally was not let around like public. It was just family, and that was a wonderful guard dog. Nobody, you think an alarm system's good, you get a German Shepherd like that. But the person that I treated fairly on the animal abuse thing, he man, he was a twisted person. We were playing horseshoes. I was probably at a group of folks I shouldn't have been at anyway. But anyway, this dude threw a kitten, and anyway, needless to say, the little kitten didn't make it. And this dude did it just pure meanness, just pure meanness. And I was holding a horse in my hand because we were playing horseshoes, and I treated him fairly because I was like, I don't have a soul you have to do that just out of pure meanness. Like I don't get that. Do like normal people do. Go to the local gas station or whatever. You can either drop the kittens off. Somebody's usually going to get them, or go out there with a little sign, free kittens. Trust there will be some family of kids that will get those one by one. So yeah, that set me. That's that lit me up. I'm usually a really cool, calm, collected, chill person. It was funny. My niece was talking about that yesterday at Thanksgiving. She's like, if Uncle Jay ever gets like quiet and real serious, because he's so like just chill and kind of joking about everything, she's like, it gets bad. But yeah, I got, I think I took maybe about 3 seconds of quiet, just staring at this individual, like planning. I'm like, okay, well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some equal opportunity today. Best thing to do is stay away from people like that, though. I try to avoid people like that. Period. I'm like, if they can't treat an animal right, I don't even want to know what they're gonna treat me like. So we're just gonna avoid them people altogether. That's something. Raising kids, it's so scary because of the people they encounter, especially at a young age, like at school and stuff. There are so many people out there that don't have your kid's best interest. You know what I'm saying? And it's terrifying, sad, and it angers you all at the same time. But and kids, they want to see the best in people. They want to see, and I remember I was like that too. I was too. I've been burnt on so many relationships, and there were times that I was a bad person too. I remember a few times I was the bad person, and that's something between you and God. That luckily with the Holy Spirit, that's something that convicted me and let me know that I had done wrong. But there's a lot of people out there that feel nothing from that. Those are the ones. Those are the ones you want to make sure you stay clear of when you expose that, or you've been exposed to see that in someone. It's a dangerous person that can do evil things, even like at a young age when it seems like mildly evil, and they don't feel remorse or anything. That's a pretty, like, especially nowadays with how the world is. The older I've gotten, the more I realize we are fragile, like as a country, because and especially as a Christian walk too. Holy cow, those puppy teeth hurt. But the world is I don't know about you, but I'm pretty. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Sharon. I appreciate that. But the world is a pretty fragile place, especially like as Christians. You know, when you give your life to God, you are not promised an easy walk, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, it's harder from that point. The temptations, the challenges, um, everything. It is not easy. And I was having a talk with my oldest daughter yesterday about daily choices. You know, sometimes a daily choice, and I'm going to use this ain't our issue, but this has been a problem for me in the past, way in the past. And I struggled with it, but like pornography. I don't think it should be illegal. If people, I don't think it's moral, but that's one of them things. I think we need less government control. But if more people stood up for morals, you wouldn't need to make laws, to be honest. Government wouldn't, if people stood up for morals. But anywho, pornography. A lot of dudes will see that as a small choice to make on a daily basis. Okay. And it's, you know, if you have a conviction about that, I can tell you from experience when I was younger, it's tough to say no to seeing that, or even if just, you know, some kind of, I don't know, a movie zone that you know you shouldn't be watching. Good morning, Lynchpin Supply. Man, we're getting in our soul this morning. Hope you don't mind, brother. But good morning. But, you know, seeing, you know, say pornography or just something bad, you know, you're not supposed to, you may think, well, it's just this one time. Just this one time. I'll watch it. I won't do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow rolls around. And then you're like, I'll just do it one more time. One more time. Yes, Lynchpin, God is good. He is. I totally agree, brother. But, so anyway, these small decisions you're making every day, right? They're compiling. And before long, you're going to realize that you've done this every day for a month, something, and you've not made any progress. And I was telling my oldest, I'm like, you know, and I was just like using cleaning the house or something as an example versus, you know, BSing with useless friends on your phone or whatever. But regardless of what it is, and I just brought up the porn addiction because that was something I struggled with years ago. But when you start making the decision to not, it's tough at first. It's very tough. But every day you choose to do the right thing, it gets easier and easier as time goes on. So, my, amen, brother. Amen. Lynchpin said, don't, let me read it so I don't mess it up. Don't watch corn. If you have a wife, you have a wife for a reason. 100%. And let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something on this. And I have worked with dudes, and I am not trying to pick on one person, but there has been there's multiple people that do this that are married and watch porn. Well, let me tell you something, gents, and I know this from experience too. If you take that energy that you're putting into that and you put it towards your wife, I promise you, you get much better results, as in the physical relationship. And I can also promise you the flip-flop of that. If you, especially if you, or not if, when you get caught with the whole porn thing and you have a wife, Imagine how you would feel, like, if your wife was seeking, this attention or had that attraction uh, with someone else, someone, and all that stuff you see, don't work in the bedroom. Yes, life is not a porn video. I can promise y'all that. And honestly, man, I wish I would have been more responsible when I was younger. Like, less focused on the stupid, like, what's cool in the world, and more focused on career. Like, this business, Prepared Citizens, right now, I wish I had started this in high school. I'm 36 right now. If I had started this in high school, guys, this would be massive. This would be, like, I am at ground zero right now. We're just starting out. We're just building the foundation, really. And yeah, I'm telling you, guys, focus on things that will get you places in life. And this goes for guys or girls. But focus on things that are going to give the older you a much better life. Okay? Like, focus on that. Porn, drugs, drinking with the dudes, whatever, smoking pot with the dude. Yes, I did all of that. It was so stupid. God, I wish I could get my life back from the time I wasted doing that stuff. Because, number one, it didn't get me anywhere. And honestly, Lynchpin said save the drugs for SHTF. Alcohol too, bargaining. That would be my main reason to have alcohol. Because I don't drink, but bargaining. And that's no joke. Because there's going to be dudes tripping. If there's an SHTF situation, there will be dudes tripping. There will be dudes having sex and doing all the goofiness. And I'm telling you. So, Miss Sharon says, my oldest great-grandson is only 9. I keep telling him that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. I hope he carries that with him. Yes, I hope he does too, Miss Sharon. That's great advice. I know now it's starting to full circle back to me. Like, my parents tried to give me good advice. Sorry for the weird flashing. I got a light trying to go out. Or it does that. It's been doing that for like 2 years. But I remember my mom and dad trying to give me some advice on stuff, and I was thinking, man, these people are so lame. And since then, I've apologized to. She is having a good dream, or she's chasing something. But oh no, it don't sound good now. Did it get you? But now I've apologized to both my parents several times, thinking you guys were right. I wish I'd listened to the advice. I'm gonna take you out now, Nana. What? Are you okay? Oh, now we're switching sides. But yeah, it got a little. But yeah, guys, always think about each decision you make. How's that gonna better you for the rest of the day, tomorrow? Possibly further on in your life, and even just like helping around the house. Like I was telling my oldest, I'm like, that builds. It may seem lame to you, it builds work ethic though, and you're gonna carry that work ethic with you to future. And I promise you, that work ethic, that's gonna determine how your bosses look at you. Or if you decide to start your own business, that's gonna help decide how successful you are. What kind of work ethic do you have? Because I can promise you, there's a lot of this stuff that I do that it's I don't know, it just makes you miserable. It's not fun, but like doing the books especially, God. But that's something I have to force myself, sit down and do it. There's lots of little things in the business that are very aggravating, but it's part of it. Like, you got to do it. Got to do it. And if you're the kind of person that's like, I'm going to put that off for tomorrow, put it off for tomorrow, and then before you know it, it's not getting done. Yeah, even like I tell her, I'm like, just doing the dishes and laundry in your room, keeping your room picked up, feeding the chickens. You want to help out doing that? Which she does sometimes. She does all that sometimes. Not all the time, but she does. But all these little things, it builds work ethic. So you just got to build that one day at a time. It ain't going to come natural to you. And it sucks. One says it's super fun and cool. But I can promise you, the life those things can build for you, people will look at and be like, holy cow, that's super cool. Like, I wish I had that life. Where are you going? Well, guys, holy cow, we've been going 40 minutes. Unless somebody's got something to talk about, I guess I'm about to get this day rolling. And which we're already kind of rolling, but about to finish packing out. Get ready for a patrol today. That should be good. Should be good stuff. Be fun. Ooh, I hope everybody's coffee is hitting good. What are you looking at? All right. Well, like I said, as as Reba grows, she'll be in more videos. Miss Sharon, thank you. You have a good day as well, and you be safe if you get out too. So, say bye, Reba. Bye, Reba. Oh, nice. In Green 001 just bought a CF1. Thanks for the content. Yeah, man. I don't know if you saw the video on my CF1, but dude, I mean every word I said. I love that thing. I changed up the configuration today. The little pouch that's usually on the outside, I got my hydration bladder. I put it on the inside, that pouch. And I'm gonna run it like that and run one of my blind covers in the kangaroo pouch today, because we're gonna set up a LPOP. And for those of you that may not know, that's a listening post, observation post. And yeah, it should be a good time. But anywho, guys, hope you have a good day. Safe Black Friday. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Remember, if you need any medical kits, supplies, or if you need pre-programmed radios or your radio program, please head over to preparedcitizenstg.com and I will get you hooked up. I personally am the one that builds all the kits. It does radios, checks on, programs them. So literally, it's me personally that does all that. So if you need anything, head over there, check it out. Guys, have a good day. Be safe. God bless you. And I will see y'all Tuesday. Have a good one.